Andrea Surtash to find out how to get maybe your guy to be more romantic. Oh, here,
okay.
listen up.
I need to listen to this.
Hi guys, we're in downtown Phoenix, the city of love, or so we hope. I am here with relationship expert Andrea Surtash of Love 911, and today's topic is how do you meet people?
Big question, but really important one. So I think you should have to have an online and an offline strategy. Okay. Online, over 40 million Americans have met someone that way, so it's a great way to meet someone. But if you want to meet someone in the real world is still online, let's be honest. I think a great thing is to go somewhere where you're going to shine, whether or not you meet someone. So the best thing you can do for your love life is to love your life. Ooh. Do things that you enjoy, and that energy is going to be a great way to meet someone.
Love it. Let's go shine on the streets.
You know, how would you balance multiple relationships with social media and everything nowadays? So how would you make that work?
I think the key is that you don't pretend it's something that it's not. So you don't want anyone you're dating to think she's your only one, because then you're going to get in trouble, Isaac.
What could I do to keep him more romantic, like to get him more to be more romantic?
E-flirt over text and email during the week to tease him and let him know that you're really excited to see him.
I mean, everybody has questions about relationships and love.
There's no shortage of questions because there's nothing more important in the world than our relationships, right? And thank you, Marcy, for putting this lovely heart here for Love 911. I love it.
We are truly in a love seat, Andrea, and so many more questions to be answered all the time. Love 911.
8:30 p.m. Friday night. Call me. Let's talk.
My 45.
I'm anxious to see that.
You know, that's a new term, e-flirt.
Hey, e-flirt.
You know, e-flirt.
Send a text or whatever.
A little message, let them know, you know.
After this show, Fox News Now continues on. Great place to watch live breaking news. We sure have had a lot of that this morning. So let's sign in with Samia Khan and Ron. Yeah, no shortage of stuff to cover for you guys today.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? We thought we'd be covering the Neil Gorsuch hearings going on all day, Judge Gorsuch, but in fact, everything's changed, Samia, because of what happened in London.
I know. This morning I started streaming Neil Gorsuch pretty early, and then suddenly we heard about this attack in London, and over the course of the last hour and a half, we've been learning a lot of new information. We know the death toll is now at 2 people killed, at least 2 people killed in this terror attack, or what police are describing as a terror attack in London.
And they just held a news conference. We monitored it for you closely. They said we're not going to get into speculation at this point. We are staying open-minded about the motive, but they said they are activating a terror-type investigation. They are going to protect sites all over the capital city and have police out in large numbers. We're going to learn a lot more, but as Samia just mentioned, it appears 2 dead and many others badly hurt in an apparent terrorist attack steps away from the British Parliament. More coverage today on News Now.
All right, guys.
All right, thank you.
So go to fox10phoenix.com, our main website. That's the way I get there. And then there's a bar on the top that says click here to see it, and that's a great place to watch it. All right, so Corey's out, changing gears for you pretty dramatically, at the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, all-you-can-eat barbecue.
At Rustler's Roost.
Danger, danger.
Take it away, my friend.
Well, once again, folks, we're out here at Rustler's Roost for their 4th annual all-you-can-eat barbecue and pig roast. Yeah, this is the sauce bar. This is where decisions are made. What are you going for, friend?
Gotta have the whiskey.
Oh, good man. Well, it is 10 in the morning. Well, have at it there. The good news is, if you've never been, you've got to come. It's coming up Sunday, 11 to 3, and all ages are welcome. We'll have little ones, tall ones, and Tom Mills is with us. Tom, you're the trail boss here. And what can people expect once they get here if they've never been for this all-you-can-eat extravaganza?
It's a week from this Sunday. It's Sunday, April 2nd from 11 to 3. We're going to open up right at 11. We'll have the food lines going so you can get some grub on at 11, come back at 2:30 and do it all again. It's all-you-can-eat barbecue.
Boy, and you've roasted pigs, or you will be. About how many will you have on the spit?
We're going to do at least 10 whole hogs that day.
Oh, boy. And if you're from a part of the country where the whole hog roast is a thing, you know what you're in for. Everything's fresh, everything's delish, and you talk about a real Western experience. That's what I love about Rustler's Roost. You guys, you do it right. Things are happening over an open flame. Look, we got Frank here. Not every place comes with a Chef Frank, but good to see you. By the way, what are we looking at there, Chef?
Our pulled pork right off of that hog we just roasted for 20 hours.
Oh, my God.
Pulls right off the bone.
Yeah, it does. It's really delicious. Well, let's head over and find out where all your friends are eating. And the nice thing, too, is everything's going to be in the shade, right? Plenty of love what you've done here. Tell me about this design and how it's accomplished. Show us what you're looking at.
This is
gorgeous view up there as well. Speaking of staple, that place. You know, it's been around here for a long time. As you mentioned, they had the slide inside.
Yeah. Don't they make they still make rattlesnake?
Oh, I don't know.
They had rattlesnake on the menu up there one time.
Good question. Gorgeous view up there as well. Speaking of views, let's go ahead and take a look at our tower cam. And we have some weather kind of moving in. This is the shot you like.